Hi, we're Marketing Group 3, and this is our new product, Morphware.
So this is our table of contents. First, we're going to start off the introduction, which is essentially highlighting key features. Then we'll talk about environmental analysis, including demographics, economic factors, technological factors, natural environment, political and social factors, and culture. After that, we'll talk about customer analysis, so factors that affect customer spending, and competitor analysis. Then we'll describe our own pricing strategy from when the product is first launched to when it starts declining. Then talk about pricing that some of our competitors have. And then distribution channels, so how we will put our product on the marketplace. Then describe the 5 factors of the promotional mix that will come into play for our product. And finally, talk about product support in the long run. So first, we're going to start with the introduction.
Our product is a morphing snow boot that can change from a skate to a ski to a regular boot. It's primarily a convenience product, and it's very lightweight with an option to adjust the temperature while being battery efficient and incorporating smart technology so that you can keep an eye on your gear with reliable traction when it's being used as a boot.
Next is environmental analysis. So in Canada, over 19 million people visit ski areas each year, demographically, with the majority of Canadian skiers and snowboarders that come from upper class families, which we can target for maximum profits.
To stay current in the industry, staying on top of consumer behavior is the most important. This has been demonstrated this year, especially with the coronavirus. We would be in a position of fairly low competition coming into the market with advanced technology, since there are no substitutes to our product.
In technology, there are 2 major products that have a lot of the convenience factors we include. Shoe clips and running pods, which help maximize exercising with GPS recognition, among other factors. An example would be Swift Run Pod, which is pictured on the top right. And then we also have smart shoes, which is geared to a specific sport. For example, a golf shoe helps aim. And an example would be the Nike Hyper Adapt on the bottom right, and it's specialized for shoe pressure. So for our product, Morphware, there are no similar products that can transform one kind of shoe gear to another. And it seems like footwear technology is rather shifting towards providing comfort and convenience towards the consumer's fitness.
The Canadian winter gives Canadians a lot of reason to go outside and skate and ski. And with 294 kilometers of slope, that means that there are a wide variety of people who might be open to using our product. However, a shortening skiing season may pose a significant long-term threat to the product.
Labeling process determines that we're exempt from most labeling practices because it is boot, but the country of origin still has to be listed.
Our product stands to disrupt a lot of traditional industry crafts with its new technology, and especially since it focuses so much on convenience, it would stand to profit from different cultural norms.
Our product plays into wider trend on making product more convenient while balancing safety and comfort.
Next is our customer analysis. As the product will be sold in Canada, it can be further segmented into provinces and cities, so that will affect demand. Based on the statistics mentioned in the report, the product should definitely be launched in Quebec and British Columbia to start before being spread to other provinces.
The product cannot be segmented. However, we are targeting high-income people, and our product favors people who are a lot more adventurous.
Our customer base is going to use this product somewhat seasonally, and so we can segment the market further into people who intend to use this on a daily basis and those who only intend to use this occasionally.
Now moving on to competitor analysis. There are 2 major competitors we may have, Salomon and Jackson Ultima. So Salomon sells a wide variety of products at an average Pride through both retailers and the website, and they advertise online. Jackson Ultima focuses on skates using competition-based pricing, selling only through their website while advertising both online and through sponsoring events.
Next is our pricing strategy. There are 4 major steps of our roadmap: our introduction, our growth, and our maturity and decline, and that determines how we price at each stage in the process. During our introduction, Morphware will use promotional pricing strategies and charm pricing strategies, giving the impression that the product is a great deal for the consumers when we're still trying to onboard them.
As Morphware continues to grow, we will implement the original price as the product is different in the market. This helps the company retain profits and use the monetary gain from sales through further research and development of the product. Value-based strategies will be used to ensure that a customer understands the value behind the features of Morphware. If competitors decide to enter the morphing snow boot market, Morphware Inc. will utilize competitive pricing strategies to ensure customer retention. The pricing strategy will be based on the pricing of other competitor brands and firms.
If the pricing reaches a decline, our primary strategy will be to turn to skimming in order to maintain profits.
Moving on to competitor pricing. We have compared price rentals between 3 different resorts: Blue Mountain, Horseshoe Valley, Mount St. Louis, and prices range between $68 to $107 taxed in. These prices are for adults 18 plus, and they are full day, 8 to 12 hours.
Next are the distribution channels. Since this is our company's first product, the best way to distribute it is through direct channels, as they will allow us to communicate and properly introduce our customers with the products. After all, the product is relatively expensive and the demand is fairly elastic, so we want customers to feel as engaged as possible.
We can start with launching our product on social media, Instagram and Facebook, and building our own website. Then we can split into 2 teams. One team will be responsible for managing and curating content, and the other for delivering customer service, so answering inquiries and directly communicating with customers. Out of the 4 possible types of sale channels we can use, direct to consumer is the most efficient. However, an alternative choice can be selling Morphware in specialized retail stores and then having employees trained about this product so they can provide similar customer service.
The promotional mix. The 5 segments of the promotional mix see different amounts of use with our product, with sales, promotion, and public relations being the most useful in reaching a niche audience. There are a variety of branding opportunities available, from Alpine Online's Partner Spotlight to Skate Ontario's races. Methods of advertising could include promotions on ski bars and in skating rinks to directly target our niche.
Morphware can allow people to cheaply access the product through low prices and rentals for the first few months. And for personal selling, can help communicate with retailers, and examples would include Play It Again and Sports Express.
For direct and digital marketing, an online store leaves an easy way to buy the product with articles so that the consumers might reach the site in other ways, while an SEO can give consumers an easy way to find the product online, even ones that were not necessarily looking for that product. Lastly, there is product support. We would have warranties lasting for 2 years that allow for the replacement of any broken parts, as well as an FAQ website or an online forum that allows customers to find or post their questions and be able to get a detailed response. These ensure that customers will continue to touch base with the company going forward, as well as an effective shipping policy that enables our more distant customers.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from the presentation.